approaching New Cross Gate.
Almas was a girl of 19, full of life and very outgoing. Nothing she did was out of the expected norm of a typical student. She attended her lectures regularly, hung out with her friends, and even held down a part-time job. Nothing from her daily life could give anything away that she was targeted and labelled every time she walked out of her house and down the street. That's because Almas did not dress like a regular girl. Almas was a girl who chose to dress like this. The subject of the veil continues to attract strong views. As a regard to this, we decided to ask members of the public questions in relation to the veil to find out about their views on this matter. First impression when you see the person covered up like this?
I don't know, I'm just so used to it now, it's just not really an issue again, is it?
Does she fit into your idea of a social norm?
Yeah, it's just a matter of, everybody has to just get on in it. It's not like, if I wasn't used to seeing every day, then it might have been an issue, but it's not an issue for me. Main thing when you speak to somebody is eye contact. As long as you've got eye contact, you can tell if they're being honest or whatever, innit? So.
Does she look liberated or oppressed?
I wouldn't know, I'd have to ask her. It might, because...
your idea, when you see her walking down the street, do you...
I wouldn't think that she's oppressed or nothing, because if you grew up in a certain religion, then you're used to it. It wouldn't be a thing like, oh, I feel, you know what I mean? Unless you actually felt like that at home or where you grew up, then that's something you'd have to convey to me. It wouldn't be something that I'd normally just assume, oh, you're Muslim, they're oppressed at home and women are put down and it's Afghanistan or something. I don't think like that.
Do you see a person covered up like this?
Covered up like you? I bet she's beautiful underneath.
Does she fit into your social norms?
Well, I don't know anyone who dresses like that personally, but it's a common enough sight around here. So.
Does she look oppressed or liberated?
I don't normally think about that, but I guess probably.
If you see her walking down the street.
I suppose I assume that it's probably her culture making her do that, and she probably hasn't got a lot of choice.
So you'd say oppressed?
So, and maybe if you're happy and if you feel most comfortable dressing like that, then that's great. But if you feel like you'd rather not have to wear that, maybe some days you're going to wear it, some days you don't, but you haven't got the choice. Then I guess if you haven't got that choice and you want to have that choice, then maybe you are oppressed.
Thanks very much. What's your first impression when you see a person looking like that?
That they have particularly strong beliefs because they choose to display them.
Does she fit into your idea of a social norm?
Social norm means different things. Not into my social norm, because my social norm is working class, white, from a bad area. I don't live in a nice place. And so, no, not from my social norm. But that doesn't mean she doesn't fit into a social norm. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In your opinion, does she look liberated or oppressed?
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't choose to cover myself like that.
But her as an individual walking down the street, your first impression, would you think?
If this is the way you choose to display yourself, then I think you're liberated. I choose to display myself in a certain way when I walk down the street. Obviously not when I'm in uniform, I have to display myself. When I'm outside of uniform, the way I dress is chosen by me and I feel liberated by it. Well, who's in your group?
What do you think of her?
What do you think? She oppressed or liberated?
People didn't approve for what I had to say. Covering myself will hide my charm away. Confused was my mind in what I shouldn't do. I have been so sad, my feelings never went through. My heart got that peace that showed me light, the light of my hijab, which made my spirit bright. Without my hijab, I feel insecure. Deep within my soul I feel peace and pure. My heart got that peace that showed me light. without my hijab, I feel insecure. Deep within my soul I feel peace and pure. This is my hijab, I will never remove.